everybody. What's happening? What's going on? Good evening, good Wednesday to you all. Welcome to Tabletop Tonight. My name is Ruel Gaviola. I'm so happy to be here, and I want to welcome everyone. Slackfish, T50, William Wolf, Deadpan. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight. I really appreciate it. If you noticed, when I went live, I don't know if you check social media or whatever, but I didn't really have a game named for tonight, and that's by design because I have no idea what I'm doing tonight. I was busy all day today, and yesterday I thought about how I had things planned today. And I was like, I should probably pick a game. Last night, like probably like other streamers, I should probably like plan my week or my month ahead of time, but I sort of like to live dangerously, and today it bit me in the behind because I have no game tonight to play. But I figured, why not make the most of this opportunity? What would you all like to play, either with me or watch me play? There are certain games that obviously I don't think we have the time to do, like Twilight Imperium or Heroes of Land, Air, and Sea. That won't fit. But I have a couple of options here. But let's just hang out and talk games. Hopefully you're doing well. Mrs. Gav is in the house right there. Yeah, we're hanging out. This is gonna be super chill stream tonight. I don't know how long we're gonna go, but yeah, we're gonna play games, folks. We're gonna talk games, and we're gonna talk about stream snacks. As always, Michelle and I had some really good pork barbecue sticks from the local Manila Sunset, a Filipino restaurant that's all over Southern California. We had that with garlic rice. Oh, so good. It was perfect because nice and hot, and it's a little chilly out tonight in Southern California. But if you've never been here before, folks, let us know what you eat. You're eating right now. We call them stream snacks, whether it's a snack or what you had for dinner or lunch or whatever. We'd love to hear. Yeah, Mrs. Gav is literally in the house. Nice. What up, fam? Hey, Toro. Thanks for hanging out with us. Let me turn our... Okay, the music is off, but I'm going to shut this part down here so it doesn't keep popping up. Rubens Robust Porter. Oh, okay. Slackfish, you always have like the coolest names for beers. Rubens Robust Porter. I do like a good porter. I was a Guinness fan back in the day when I actually drank beer. I have the occasional beer now, but not really, not like at home or anything. I just whatever. Well, when we used to go out, I would have the occasional beer. What's chilly in SoCal, like 60? Yeah, I was thinking it was like 65 today. It was super cold. No, probably like around 60 T-Viv. But yeah, we're so spoiled. I mean, I have a t-shirt on, right? And I just got back. I went out to pick up our dinner, and I had a jacket on. That's how cold it was, a light jacket. But I did see people walking around in short sleeves and stuff. Champagne on deck. Nice. Life is always a celebration. That's good to hear. Very nice, T-Viv. I'm excited, folks, because I just recorded a video that's going to be out next, I believe, Wednesday. It's a project that has been in the works, not too long, but it has been in the works, and I'm co-hosting something that will be released Wednesday. So I'm super excited about that. That's what I just recorded a little while ago, and I think I was just on that like sort of like I don't know, like the high after you create something. It was like, oh, this is so cool, I'm just all hyped up and stuff, and then eating dinner, and it's like, oh wait, I should figure out what I'm gonna do for the stream tonight. But anyways, I'm super excited about that. Slackfish, meanwhile, I have friends in New York City that are dealing with 2 feet of snow. Oh my gosh. Yeah, what is snow? Herb's Gambit. Yeah, it was jacket weather today in LA, right, Herb? Yeah, it's us Southern Californians, we have no right to complain about cold weather, but that's why we live here in Southern California, right? Beautiful sense in LA too. Oh, cool. Yeah, Toro. Yeah, 2 feet of snow. What is SNOW? Yeah, I have not seen the snow in a long, long time. I can't remember the last time I was in the snow. Now, we do get snow in Southern California, up in the mountains, of course. We're about an hour or so away. Yeah, about an hour or so from where there will be snow, but it's nothing like out east, of course. Toro, it was a nice day for us. Absolutely, Toro. Very nice day for us today. Yeah, so what all you've been playing? Let me know. We're hanging out tonight. It's super casual. Tomorrow, Michelle and I are going to be playing Catan Rivals, the deluxe version, with one of the expansions. We'd actually, was it last week? I think I'd planned on playing that, but we bumped it behind on the schedule because something else came up. But We will be playing that tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. We really like Rivals for Catan. And then this one we're going to add in the expansion. It's one of the, oh my gosh, it was the one with the seaside, basically. The sea expansion where you can explore tiles and stuff. I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to relearn it later. Actually, tomorrow morning I'm going to relearn it and then reteach it to Michelle. Then we'll play it tomorrow night. So we'll get to hang out. It does get cold tonight. It does, yeah. Excuse me. The other night here in the Inland Empire was like 40s, like low 40s at night. We're in the desert area, so it gets super hot during the summer, and then during the winter time at night it gets super cold. Slackfish, do you have a game with a solo mode that you haven't tried? Is Rivals the two-player version? Yes, Victor, it is the two-player version of Catan, which I think I might like it better. It's got this. You don't have a board; you have cards, and the cards are laid between you, and you're still building, roads and settlements and cities and so forth. But it's a neat little game. If you're free tomorrow, tune in tomorrow same time, and we'll be playing that. Let's see, Slackfish. Yeah, I have one game that I started looking at, and let me see, what was it? Well, I do have. So this is my backup plan. Tiny Epic Galaxies. I love this as a solo game. I love chucking dice. It's got set collection and so forth, and I just think it's a neat game. This is the backup plan, Tiny Epic Galaxies. I love this game, but I'm like right there. I'm like, should I run Viticulture back? I mean, we just played Viticulture, but I was thinking, do we start the campaign tonight? I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. Jelly Wawa, haha. I'm in Alberta, Canada. It does not get cold at night for you guys. Okay, thank you. Yeah, Jelly, thank you for keeping us in check. Let us know what true cold is. We are not cold. I know I have family. I believe in Alberta. I know I have family in Vancouver, but yeah, Alberta's east. I'm pretty sure there is family out there, so they know true cold. Game Jedi is in the house. Hi, Game Jedi. Thanks for hanging out. What are the other solo games? So I don't know what else. I'm looking in the mirror. So I have this mirror. This used to be our guest room, so there was like a mirror here. So I'm looking behind me, solo wise. And the funny thing, I'm looking at it, like the stuff on the top shelf. Like I don't want to get that because that means I have to like go through like unstack them. But let's see. We got this is. Oh, okay. We got some options, folks. We definitely have some options here. Unboxed. What was Herbs? You were unboxing, organizing, learn to play Sleeping Gods. Oh, cool. Nice. Mine comes this week too. Can't wait to play Sleeping Gods. I don't know what Sleeping Gods is, folks. Unboxed it yesterday and it was awesome. All perspective. Yeah, low of 18 degrees. Yeah. Total. That's keeping it real for sure. Alberta's West Province next to... Okay, so maybe that's what I was thinking, Jelly. Yeah, it's West Province, east of Vancouver, of course. I don't even know what that temperature feels like, right? Yeah. It's mind-boggling. Now, I have been... Now, what's the hottest you've ever been? Like, I've been in Laughlin, Nevada, many years ago in summertime, and I remember it was 127. We walked from casino. The people I was hanging out with walked from one casino to the other, and just walking on the street, I thought we were gonna die. It was 127 Fahrenheit. Yeah, it was ridiculous. That's the worst I've ever been. Cold wise, I don't know. Nothing like that extreme. I've been in snow, stuff like that, but nothing where I thought I was gonna straight up die. Minus 40 would be a cold. Okay, that sounds like I would die in that. Minus 40 is insane. Let's see. What other games do we got over here? Look at this. Okay. A few years ago, we had temps in the 120s in the IE. Yeah. 120. Yeah, over here, that was... it's just insane. I can't even imagine, like, staying outside in, like, prolonged heat like that. Crazy. So I'm looking at what other games we have. Oh, okay. We got some options here, friends. Wanted to bake cookies in the car. TV, I moved to Vegas from New Jersey. Fainted 3 times that first summer, and that's why I moved to Reno. Oh, Reno Tahoe. Yes. So Reno Tahoe, right? It's a much milder temperature. Yeah, and Vegas. I mean, Reno's got like that Vegas. It's got Vegas-ish things. The gambling and everything, but it does have a much better locale, country, and just more small town feel, right? What's the name of that? The nickname, the biggest little city in the world, or something like that? I've been to Reno a couple times. It was fun. About 100 Fahrenheit would be hot here, Jelly. Yeah, if anything over 100, like once it hits triple digits, forget about it. It's like, it's insane. What else you got? What else you been up to? Playing any? Shout out some games. What you've been playing? I've got. Let's see. Okay, I've got some options here. I'm gonna look on the old shelf here. Got a few here that we could play. Do do do. Okay, got some cool options here. Oh, okay. Okay, we got options, friends. We've got options. I might go into. Okay, that one up there. There's one over there. Istanbul. Oh. Okay. Oh yeah, we got some options. Let me see. Yes, 100 degrees. It's cardigan weather. High bottom shelf for video games. Oh, we've been playing Parks. I really want to play Parks. That looks so good. Played Canvas a few times. Simple but beautiful art. Yeah, I've heard mixed things about that. Herbs. Like I've heard that. People loved. I mean, it looks gorgeous, right? But I've heard some mixed reviews as far as gameplay. I think some people said it might be too simple. The biggest little city. Yes, it's beautiful here. Nice. It's been a while since I've been to Tahoe or Reno. Tahoe is just gorgeous. That's California for those of you not familiar. Got a lot of good options here, folks. I seriously thought about just playing a crossword puzzle tonight, just doing crosswords, but I don't want to look at the monitor, playing game. I want to get something off the shelf here. So why don't we do? Okay. Got some options. Let's see. I would vote for Tiny Epic Galaxies. Love that game. Okay, cool. Anyone else want to see Tiny Epic Galaxies? I also have what I was thinking of doing. Solo-wise was Imperial Settlers. I saw Eclectic Camel playing this the other day with Ambi. Let's see, group chat, crossword could be a lot of fun someday, if not tonight. Yeah, Montgomery Matt. Yeah, we've done, before I was doing the virtual co-working streams, I would just log in the morning and hang out for like an hour, chat, and we'd do like a bunch of crosswords. That's always fun. I might have to bring that back. Hi, Games of Fire. Group chat. What y'all want to do a crossword? I think that would be sort of cool. Maybe we should do that. I mean, I don't want to stare at the computer, but I'm always down for a crossword. That's the thing. I love crosswords. Canvas is really simple, but me and my wife add a little story when we present. Oh, that's nice. Okay, Herb. Cool. Okay. Yeah, why don't we do crosswords, folks? We'll hang out and crossword. Sorry, man, I was just about to say. Oh, so just Imperial Sellers. Okay, cool. We're doing okay. Why don't we do best of both worlds? I love the fact that the chat we are delayed. So I'm like picking one thing, then we pick another, and it's like go back and forth. What's an easy setup solo? That's what we should be asking, right, AJ? Let me say, it has been a while since I played Imperial Settlers. This one is. Okay. Yeah, why don't we do this? Because I don't think we've streamed this yet. I know I haven't played this with Michelle or Lauren. Just take a nap. We'll watch it. Oh, okay, cool. Not creepy at all. Yeah, let's just take a nap. Have you seen, I think we talked about this before, that one guy who was streaming video games like late at night and he totally fell asleep and slept for like 8 hours, and people kept raiding him and like doing all kinds of stuff. It was hilarious. Hey, folks, we're almost. Thanks, Montgomery Matt he's contributed 4,000 Bruno points to create new Bruno awards. We are almost there. We're 95% there. We will get there. And so when we hit that community challenge by spending all the points, Slackfish has also contributed. Nice, thank you, Slackfish. When we hit that, we're going to create some new Bruno things. We have hit it. Thank you, Slackfish. Thank you, friends. We're a couple of hundred short, but we'll hit that. We're going to create some new Bruno things for next. They're going to debut next week, so it's going to be A lot of fun. Oh, there it is. It's complete. Thank you. Woohoo! We did it, folks. Thank you, Deadpan. Thank you, Slackfish. Thank you all for contributing Bruno points. We'll have those ready for you next week. Tomorrow, I don't think we're going to have them ready tomorrow, but next week we'll have them ready. It's going to be a lot of fun. Okay. I am going to set up Imperial Settlers. Let's play this solo, folks. Good job, everyone. Yeah, thank you, friends. So, Tiny Epic Galaxies is out of here. Oh, man. I forgot to put these cards in a baggie. Darn it. Okay, well, I'm going to separate. Hey, tell you what, I'm going to switch views. So, let's use the Force. Whoop. Y'all going to watch me set this up, too. There's my water. There's my mouse. Yeah, see how the cards, I should have put them in a... Darn it. I don't know why I didn't do that. I didn't put it in a little plastic bag or anything. I do have all these things separated, all the resources. Yay. Let's see. Oh, these are different factions. That's right. Okay. The scoreboard, that'll go up there. And thanks again for hanging out with me tonight, friends. I really appreciate it. Let's go with barbarians, Egyptians, Japanese, Romans. Let's go with the Egyptians. We're going to walk like an Egyptian tonight. There's that. Shelving sleeping cards is like bagging individual tokens. I've gotten away from sleeping cards. What I meant was I needed like a baggie to separate the different factions and stuff. Now we got to do this. Oh, these are the solo cards. Has anyone played this solo? And has anyone played this in general? So these are all the solo ones. Anything with that dude. These are the common cards. And then these are the factions, the one with the different things. AJ, keep forgetting to ask, do you have a BGG card? Yeah, I do. It's just Ruel Gaviola, BGG. So, yeah, just my name all smashed up into one there. Just like that, right there. Keep forgetting and walk like an Egyptian starts. So, yes, there it is. Walk like an Egyptian. I'm team... Bag every token. Play Food Tales, I'm staring right at it, and Empire's North right now, but I haven't played. Empire's North is good. Oh, man, I might... I've only played Empire's North once, but I feel like that is a really good game. It's got similar feel to this, but I think was there a worker placement aspect to it? I forget. This one... I've always liked Imperial Settlers. I haven't played with too many other factions yet. I know there's a bunch of expansions, which I don't have. This is just the base game. What's that other song? I'm all about the base. Let me see. So these go here. Boo earns for not having this all ready. Here's the tokens. Here I can... So we got the little people meeples. Wood. Stone. Apples. These other resources here, coins and swords and shields. Okay, so this is the Automa deck or the dummy player. Oh, some of these are in order. Okay, all right, cool. That's that. We have the common deck, and there's that. And some more factions. So we were going to be choosing, what was it? The Egyptians. So I got to find the Egyptians on here. That's that one. I think this is the Egyptians. Or is it? Oh, it is this one. Okay. The cat. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. The Sphinx. Bottom shelf. Expansions add lots of conflicting interactions. The rules for deck construction keep changing as convoluted. Do you like, which expansions do you like, bottom shelf? And do you recommend, which ones would you recommend? So I like this game, but I haven't gotten into the expansions yet. Cool idea, but could have been executed better. Got it. Okay. Okay, there's that. And I believe this is the rest of the common deck. Yep. So these are being returned to the box, and I'm just going to keep these out here so I can bag them up separately later. And speaking of, I'm going to get my little things, little bowls, the bit bowls. Just easier to grab stuff from. So here's all the people. Let's see, this is wood. Enjoy the base game playing there. Don't go down the expansion rabbit hole. Yeah. I feel I played this game a bunch of times. It's always a hit with our friends, and I've soloed it a few times, which is always fun. So yeah, no need to go down the expansion hole, as he said. Daryl, but gaming. I was just thinking about you, man. Daryl was one of the first. Daryl, did you teach me this game, Daryl? I forget. But this is just an impromptu. Hey, well, let's play Imperial Settlers solo tonight. Because I had no plan today. I was just hanging out and decided to play a game, and here we are. Get these here. And Gerald, do you have any expansions? I know this is your jam as well. Okay. I think the Egyptians need these things. I forget what these tokens are for. Take a look at the rules real quick. Score points. And this is just a high score solo, so it's not like an Automa or anything like that. Well, actually, it does have this deck, but you're still trying to score whatever. Your highest score is you're going to get ranked according to that. Okay, these are those. So I start at 0. There. Don't go the expansion. Oh my gosh. What is this for? Is this? Oh, this is for the round tracker. 5 rounds, folks. This is a card drafting game. In the multiplayer game, it's got a bunch of take that. But the solo game, there is some of that baked in. No, enough in the base. Yeah, it's funny. That's what Bottom Shelf was just saying, Daryl. Enough in the base game. I agree. Totally fine. Pardon my box farts. Put that over here. Okay. I'm going to shuffle up and deal, as they say. All right. So we have this here. Okay. All the tokens there. Let's shuffle these up. So there's 4 phases in the game. The lookout phase, where you're going to get new cards. Production phase, where you produce resources. Action phase is the main part of this game, where you play cards from your hand and perform actions. Use their cards, resources, work, etc. to take actions. Then the cleanup phase, discard, and then get ready for the next phase. So we have your faction deck. So I have the Egyptians, which is the cat, correct? And then we have the common deck. Okay. Oh, hey, I can do this. Green screen. So this is like an example of the common deck. You build this. To build it, it costs a wood and a stone. Or you do have a opportunity. You can raise these cards, and raising just gets you resources. Now, in your when you build it, though, this gives you 2 people. 2 population or whatever, those little people meeples. During the production phase, you will get that as long as this is in your town. Okay, and there's different places to place this. So this is the production row here. So production, it goes here. Common buildings go on this side, production. If it's a feature here, if it's an action card here. And then stuff from your faction will be built on the left side. So this is, for example, Sanctuary, and it has an action, so you just put it here. Okay. You'll also notice that some of the cards, you may make a deal to produce that. So to make a deal, that's another action. What you do is put it over here. You're going to flip it over, and you're going to gain is that during the production phase? Yeah. Make a deal to produce. Yeah. So you would make a deal by turning in, I think it's an apple. I'll have to check. But you would get 1 coin. Raising cards gets your resources. Raising kids loses your resources. Yes. Oh my gosh. I love all the funny happy faces. You know, I'm going to update this stream so people can find us here. So we are playing tabletop tonight. We're playing Imperial Settlers. Imperial Settlers. Playing Imperial Settlers. Update info. Boom. All right. Okay, so how do we play this again? Or how do we set it up again? This is where... So we have actions. We talked about that. Okay, setup. I think we got 4 cards, right? Shuffle common cards. Okay, each player. Okay, each player of the party has a protection 30. Okay. Randomly select first player. At the beginning of the game, each player draws 2 common cards. Okay, 2 commons. And 2 factions. So that's your starting hand. Herb's Gambit. Is Imperial Settlers universally liked better than 51st State? I've played both. I much prefer Imperial Settlers. I just feel like, you know, it's funny because the art in 51st State is probably more my jam. It's got that, like, you know, futuristic, post-apocalyptic look. But, and this is more cutesy, I guess, but I preferred this one 100 times better. Yeah. Yeah, Daryl, right? From what I've heard around, yeah. Didn't you play it with me, Daryl, that one time with Marlon's copy? Okay, so here's our starting hand, folks. We'll play along together. I got the Sanctuary. So that's for my faction. The other one for my faction is the Golden Bazaar. So I like this one. Spend an apple to gain a coin and a star. The stars are victory points. That coin is important because those are wild. So I definitely want to build the Bazaar. Okay. Yeah, we did. Okay, cool. And then this building here, that means you have to... What is it, Daryl? You have to have a building previously built. Is that right? Okay. And then these are from the core cards. Watchtower, you pay this to build it or raise it to get that. Same thing here, build to build, blah, blah, blah. So that's our 4 starters. And then we go to the lookout phase. So each player draws a top card from his own faction deck, and adds it to his hand. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so yeah, so we draw from our faction. I'm gonna put these cards. Let's put them up here. So we got the faction, and we have the common. So we add another card there. Okay, and then we're gonna add draw from the common deck the number of players equal to the number of cards equal to number of players plus 1. So in a 2-player game, because we got the Ottoman, it's going to be 3. And this is where the card drafting comes in. Excuse me. No limit, no hand limit, by the way. And then we go to, it's the lookout phase, now production phase. We produce this stuff every turn right here. So 3 people. 2, 3. 1 sword. 1 shield, which is defense over here, and 1 gold. Okay, so at least we have stuff to start with. Let me get the. Let me make sure I set up the solo right. I know it's just let's see, round order, single player. Okay. Oh, it's 4 cards. Okay, 4 cards in the solo game for the drafting. Okay, so we'll go here. And then draw a fire, place them, and choose 1 to go in your hand. Shuffle the remaining 3. Draw a card. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. So we're going to take one of these. Here's our other hand here. This is in our hand. Put this little over here. Oops. And what do we want to take into our hand? I really want to build this one. So let's see. Oh, hey. We're going to take the ruins because that's free. Okay. So we could build that for free. Now, with the remaining 3, we shuffle them up and draw a random one for the virtual player. It's going to be there. And then I choose the next one, and then the other player, the virtual player, gets one. This is spend 1 person to draw 1 card, which I like. That's an action. This is a feature, building bonus. 1 Victory point for each red. Okay, we're not going to worry about that. So we're going to give that one here. And then we get this one in our hand. Okay, so we have nothing in our hand yet. So production, action, cleanup. We just do this stuff. And then we're going to conduct this. We'll talk about the other player's turn as we go. So I'm going to build. So in the multiplayer game, we would be alternating with our fellow players. Solo game, you just do it all at once. So we did our production phase. Now we go to we did the lookout phase, which is get cards. Production phase, we collected goods. These goods do not stay here, folks, so use them or lose them. Let me check this property of these cameras here. Figure, I think that's good. Yep, okay. So yeah, use or lose your resources. And then I'm going to build. I'm going to build this ruins for free. It's a feature, so that goes here. Building bonus, I get 1 person. Okay. And down here you'll see I can spend 2 person to gain 1 wood, stone, apple, or card. Maybe use multiple times. Now I'm going to build. Okay, I don't have any wood. What do I have? I don't have. Okay, so this faction's all about people. Okay. What was that one I wanted to build? This one. I wanted to build this. Spend. Okay, I definitely want to build this. Spend 1 money to gain. T Viv says hydrate. Thank you, T Viv. Okay, what are the okay? We have a bunch of action cards here that we can build. We also have a production and a feature. So I always like to get a production card out there. But let's see. The building on the pay to build actually means you have to discard a card you have built in your empire. Forgot if that's yep. Thank you, Daryl. Confirmed. So so this was free to build. If I wanted to build, for example, this one, I have to discard a card from my empire that I built here. So I would discard this one. So maybe we'll do that. Spend 1 apple. Okay. Spend to choose a card. Okay. Spend 1 to draw. Okay. So basically, I have 1 resource. I have 3 resources here, and I have a sword. The sword is for raise. What is the sword again? I think it's for raising. Wow, it's been a while since I played this. The swords are no, not for raising. That's for, where is it? Oh, it is raise. Okay, raise token. Raise token are mainly used to raise cards in your hand or locations in an opponent's empire. So you could raise it here. Is it 1 token per? Where's the raise? Select a common card from your hand. Discard 1 raise token. Take from the general supply of the goods. Okay. So I have 1 raise token. I could raise this to gain that. Or wood. You know what? No. I'm going to spend 1 raise token to raise this one. So I get this bonus. I get 2 wood. Okay. This goes in a discard off screen. I get 2 wood. Now I am going to build the watchtower for 2 wood, which I just got. And that's going to help me produce cards. You get to choose either from your faction or from the common deck. And as a building bonus, you immediately get 1. So I'm going to... Oh, la, la, the watchtower. I forgot how that song goes. It's the Hendrix doing the Bob Dylan song along with Watchtower. So 2 to build it. It goes on my production side and is common, so it goes on the right side. I immediately get a card. So what card do I want to get? Let's go with... good, tough decision here. Okay, I'm going to get a common, because maybe I can raise that. Yeah. Okay, here's a common card. I've gotten a castle, which I think I have. Yeah, this is a duplicate. I have 2 castles now that I can build. So now I'm going to build the bazaar. Well, I need to get some apples. Do I have apples? So I'm going to... No, I don't have any apples. But what I'm going to do... Yeah. Okay, I'm going to make a deal. to make a deal is to... Do I get it immediately if I make a deal? Make a deal is you basically put a card up here, and it's going to give you resources. To discard 1 food. Yep. Okay. Cool. 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 So I'm going to take this gold coin, which is going to turn into an apple, because it's basically the gold coin's wild. So I'm using this apple to make a deal, and to make a deal, I'm going to turn this around. Right. Turn around. Do 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 do. So now it's going to be here. It's going to be producing a gold coin every turn, and you get that immediately. So I get a gold coin. So basically, I get it back. Omari, no worries. I forgot to raid when I... No, it's all good, Omari. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining me tonight. I am playing Imperial Settlers, a solo game, and I just started. So I made a deal there, got there. What did you play, Omari, or were you game designing tonight? Folks, Omari Akil in the house. I'm going to drop a shout out to our friend Omari. He's awesome, the designer of Rap Gods and Hoop Gods, the upcoming Hoop Gods, which I couldn't wait to back, and I can't wait to... I heard it's coming out early now. September, is it, Omari? Let me see. Akilaverse. Shout out to Omari. Please follow him there if you aren't already. And congrats, by the way, again, Omari, for becoming a Twitch affiliate. Kudos to you, friend. Okay, so now I've got 4 people, and a gold coin. Did I... What did I do? Okay. Board Game Spam's in the house. Yes. Wanted to play both. We have Rap Gods here. I don't know if you can see it. I have Rap Gods. Such a great game. Hoop Gods, I got to play with Omari online, and, I played and instantly backed it. I love basketball. Like the Los Angeles Lakers 2020 NBA champions. I love basketball, and it's like a skirmish style game. Very cool, and again, it's another unique game from Omari. It's just killing it lately. I am going to... Should I make another deal? I could spend... Nah, I could raise that, though. Can I get a... No, I need a sword to raise. But... Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn these 2 people in for an apple. Then I'm going to spend that apple to make another deal. So I'm going to turn around. I'm going to turn this around, so I'll be getting an extra sword every round that allows me to raise. And whenever you make a deal, you immediately get that. So I have a sword now to spend. Then I am going to build my Golden Bazaar. It's an action. I need to build this. To pay to build, I discard a card from my empire. I'm going to discard the ruins. Bye-bye ruins. So I'm allowed to build that. Now for an action, I can spend 1 apple to gain a point and a gold coin. So I'm going to do that. I have a gold coin. That's a wild, so I'm going to use that as the apple. And I gain 1 point and a gold coin. So just to mark this, I know there are markers here. How did I mark it before? Oh, I did it like this. So that means I've used it. You can only, unless specified, you can only use 1 action per turn. Every now and then I follow. Oh, yeah, T50, much better singer than I am. Excuse me. Solid with the stream, very cool stuff. Oh, jam session tonight, nice. Kingdoms of the Deep, cool. Okay, so now I'm going to... I can raise this because I have a sword. And that gains me 2 cards. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to raise by doing this. And I'm raising this one. So raise to gain 2 cards. Okay, so let's do... I'm going to do 2 of my faction cards this time. Okay. So I have a pyramid. I'm going to have to get some kind of stone production, which I don't have right now. And then I also have the Pharaoh's Guard. And to build that, I need 2 apples, and I need to discard a building from my empire, which I don't have. Okay. Let's see. What can I do? Okay. I'm going to build my pyramid. Going to build the pyramid. That's going to be my production, and it's going to give me a gold coin and a stone. If you notice, I don't have 2 stones, but I have 2 people. I turn 2 people in to get a stone, and then I have a wild coin, so that's my 2 stones there. That's going to go in my production, and it's for my faction, so it goes on this side of the track, and these get tossed in. No building bonus, so I do not get any building bonus there. And then the shield, that's for defensive purposes. That is the end of my turn, folks. Now we go to the virtual player. So let's see what the virtual player does. Take the virtual player's locations and set them aside on a collection pile. So this is the virtual player's collection pile. Just put it right there in the corner. Hornus, thanks for the reminder to hydrate. Appreciate it. Okay. And then we reveal the top attack card, place it over the previously. Okay, so the goods depicted in the target fields establish which one of your location will be raised by the virtual player. Boo! Okay, so apple. Search through your common locations for the ones that match the same good in the raise field. Oh, okay, so if this would have been an apple, he would have attacked it, or they would have attacked it, but no. If I find no such card, nothing happens, you can proceed to the next attack. Okay, so we get 2 attacks. And a stone, so there's no stone. Okay, so they don't attack that. Okay, once the attack, and I think that's it. There's no more. Move the 2 attack used to different the target to the bottom of the reveal. Move the 2 attack cards used to different to the bottom. Okay, that's it. They did not successfully attack me this turn, but that'll change real soon here. Okay, so that's round 1. We're going to round 2, and we go back to the lookout phase. So lookout phase, draw the top cards of the common deck. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is where we do the draft. Okay, so we got barracks, armorer, village, and the castle. I feel like we should get some people. Spend people to draw it. Or this just straight up gives me people. The armor produces one of those, but I already produced one of those. Spend. So that's for a lot of raising. I could just load up on these people. That'd be sort of cool. Action, spend 1 to draw, maybe activate. Oh, the castle's sort of cool. Okay, let me clear this out. That's done. The castle, which I already have. I don't need the castle. What am I talking about? I have one in my hand already. So let's go with the... Spend 1 again, maybe activate. The barracks is sort of cool, but this only costs a wood. Okay. But it does get me a sword. What am I'm getting a card and I'm getting a gold and okay. Let's go with spend. I'm all about getting cards. Let's get this one here. Now for the virtual player, we just shuffle the remaining 3 and we deal 1 to them randomly. Okay, and then the next 2 I get to choose. Okay, so they're both production, which is nice. I like to have a bunch of stuff being produced. So this, we need apples here. This is a production sword, or a raise. This is people. You know, I'm going to go with the people one. Okay, so go there, and then we'll give this one Automa. Okay, so now we go to the, that was lookout phase. Now we do the production phase, and we just go here. I get 3 people on my board. I'm going to put them here for now. I get 1 sword. I get 1 shield, which is there, and then 1 coin. Now we also get the deals, so I get 1 sword and 1 coin. And then you go along here, any production building. So here my pyramid gets a gold coin and a stone. And then my watchtower, I already got my building bonus when I built it. Now I get 1 card. So I have 1, 2, 3 commons. I'm going to grab one for my faction this turn. Sorry, I'm going to put these over here. Okay, so for my faction, I'll grab this one. Stone Pit. Okay. All right, these are extra tokens here. What is this for? Oh, okay. That's for that. Daryl Gaming. If I can't sign back on, have a good night. No worries, Daryl. Thanks for dropping by, friend. Daryl is one of my longtime gaming friends. He drops in every now and then. Shout out to Daryl. Um, he and this one of those friends, folks, that because of board games, I never would have met him, but thanks to board games, we've become friends and good friends at that. And we've done the double date thing with our wives, and they're just good people. Good people. Very fortunate. Again, thanks to for board games for that relationship. I'm very grateful for that. Okay, so my turn. What am I going to do, folks? I've got all my production. I want to get some. Let's see. So that's where I spent apples. I need to find something that produces apples or coins. But this stone one's pretty cool too. Okay. Pay to build. Okay. The village. Okay, so I'm going to pay 1 wood, which is going to be this. Oh, actually, wait. Before I do that, do I want to raise this? I can raise this to gain 2 more cards. I have two castles. I'm not going to build both of them, so I'm going to raise this one, and that gives me 2 cards. Discard that, and again, you can choose from your faction or the common deck. I'm going to choose. Let's go through one from my faction. Ooh, that produces an apple. Okay, cool. You know what? I'm going to go another faction. Let's see what happens. Okay, a stone pit, which I have 2 of now. 2 stone pits. All right, cool. If I can't... Okay, board games bring people together. Yeah, much love to Daryl and his family. It's so true. And again, Board Game Span, just, for whatever reason, we connected here on Twitch. Grateful for it. One of these days in IRL, as the kids say, IRL, right? Okay, so I want to build this one because it's going to get me apples. Okay, is this for my faction? It is for my faction. I'm going to pay a gold coin that equals an apple right now. That's going to go there. And, I don't get the immediate bonus, unfortunately. Boo earns. Okay, but I can do... Oh, that's 2 of those, and I'd have to raise something. Okay, no. I'm going to... Okay. I'm going to build this one, the village. It's a production common, right? This is the common side. It costs me 1 wood, which I'll use a gold coin for. And I'll produce a person, but it also immediately gives me a person. Kids Playing, hi! Thanks for joining us, Kids Playing. Good to see you on here. I know it's late where you are, so good evening to you. I hope you're doing well. I'm playing a solo game of Imperial Settlers tonight. Board Game Span, we will, when the next California convention happens, there will be much food. Yes. And honestly, Michelle and I are just looking forward to hanging with y'all and having like a food tour. We'll totally take you on a tour in California. I don't know, have y'all ever been to Southern California before, Board Game Span, or anyone? Michelle and I are always down to do the food tour. We love LA and Southern California so much, and we have some spots for you. We got some spots, and I do occasionally check, make sure their businesses aren't shutting down during the pandemic, and so far so good. Hi James, thanks for joining us. Good to see you on here, James. I'm playing Imperial Settlers, a solo game tonight. Okay, so I built that. I've got 4 people, which I can turn into 2 resources. A gold coin, which I can resource, and I can also raise something. Do I want to raise this? I can gain 2 more cards. Spend one. Yeah, I'm gonna wait a second. Oh, Kids Playing just jumped over from hanging out in chat with Meepleville. That's right, Meepleville was happening tonight. Yeah, I couldn't make it because I was eating dinner and just finished up other stuff. But hopefully that went well. It was great to see, again, all the things that Tim's doing at Meepleville, all the different people he's bringing in to chat. Really cool thing what he's doing. So I need to figure out if I want to raise or not. I can pay this one. Yeah, no. Spend once. I'm going to raise. So raise this. So I'm raising the castle. That gives me, 2 cards. So let's get 1 common, a barracks, and I'll get 1 from my Egyptian deck. Caravan. Ooh, oh yes. Okay. We're moving on up, folks. So the caravan, it cost me an apple to build, and production-wise, I'm going to get an apple and a person. Move these out of the way. So I'm going to spend my coin as an apple to do that. No production bonus yet. I am going to turn these two people into an apple in order to... Yeah, in order to make a deal. And this gets a stone. Gets me a stone. From here, immediately. Herbs Gamut. Yes, LA has great food spots from many places and cultures. So good and lots of variety. Yeah, Herbs is another local Southern Californian herb. We need to meet as well, friend, one of these days. Montgomery Matt, I have heard amazing things about the gluten-free LA food scene, so I'm excited to make my way back to Southern California Sunday. Yeah. Me and Michelle were always joking around, like, and even like sort of like half joking. In 2022, when things are much, much safer, we want to have some kind of like, just with everyone in Twitch, our Twitch community and our friends, just have some big, whoever can make it to Southern California, we'll just, all get together for games and food. That's it. Panda Angels in the house. Hi, thanks for joining us, Amanda. I hope are you still in the panel or is it over? Hopefully the more the meeples, the merrier went well. We are in a solo game of Imperial Settlers. Okay. Oh, I'm going to go turn these two people into an apple. And then I'm going to take this action, spend one apple to gain a gold coin and a victory point. Just finished. Wonderful. Yeah, Tim is great, isn't he? So I got my gold coin and I got my point. Now I can build. Do I want to build this? I think I do. Yeah. So the cool thing about building on this side, folks, is that when the attacker comes, it's only attacking the common buildings, not your empire buildings. So I could buy this for 1, 2, gets me. Oh, that's a ton of stone. I don't know if I want to do that yet. I can do another raise thing here. Gain 1. Oh no, that's a good production. So I would have to build. Okay, no, this one a coin. And again, production, folks, it's use it or lose it. You do not save stuff. You may store. Oh, okay. No, the feature I may store any number of coins. Okay, so it's anything else. Everyone, I forgot. Everyone has a special one. So I need to spend these 2 rocks on something. Board Game Spam's in the house. Thanks so much. Hey, Book of Nerds in the house. Hi, thanks for joining us, John. John was also at the more Meeples the Merrier panel. Thank you for hanging out, John. Hope it went well. Legends, aloha, eating chicken parm. Nice. That sounds delish, my friend. I could build this one, the army barracks. Yeah, but that would go here. I hate wasting these tokens. So what we're going to do, we are going to build a barracks. So that is an action that goes under the action slot. It's 2 stones and 1 wood, which I'll use a gold coin for. These are in my hand. And that's the end of my turn. So that is the end of round 2. We're going to do the automa now. So these go to the bottom, is that right? Move the 2 to use to determine the raise to the last position as target lines. Okay, so the bottom of the revealed. Okay, so those are the last 2 positions. So this one here is a card, and I believe I'm going to raise that one. Reveal target, so the target field of each card is visible. Okay, so we have that one. Good. Okay, check and search through your column for the ones that match that. If you find then check whether the good second target field matches the other good in the race field. Okay, so this matches this one. Okay. If you find out nothing happens, you can proceed to okay. If you find one with a match, you can check whether if it doesn't match, check whether good in third, and so on to if there's nothing happens. Okay, so nothing there, so we're safe. The second one is another card. So we have 2 cards here. This one has 2 cards, so this gets raised. I think it goes to their thing. If you have more, when you find one, then that once starting, the virtual does not receive any goods. Instead of virtual, it's their common pile. Okay, so that's it for their turn. So the solo game, After the 5th round, count the cards in the collection pile of the virtual player. If the virtual player has more or just as many cards in his collection pile as you have locations built in your empire, you lose. Oh no. The other hand, if you have more locations, you win and should count the VP. Okay, so they have 5 so far. I have 4, 5, 6 so far. So close call, folks. Legends has almond joy cheesecake. Ooh, nice. Joe Sondell, thank you for joining. Joe, good to see you on here. Thanks for hanging out, friend. Almond joy sounds good. Okay. A lot of fun. Lots of great people on the panel and chat. Nice. I'm going to watch the VOD after this game. Okay, so that was round 2. We are now in round 3. We're going to do the lookout phase, which is gaining cards. So we draw 4 commons. 2, 3, 4. I will draw first, and then the virtual player will randomly get one. So let's see what we have here. Each time you build a pink gain, okay. Spend 1 and 2 to gain a star. Building bonus for 1 star for each golden. Ooh, how many? I only have 1 golden. Darn. And I could draw a card, though. That'd be sort of cool. Comet showed up as well. Nice. Love it. Okay. I am going... Oh, I could raise this, though, for an apple and a person each time you build pink. Okay, wood. I mean, maybe we should get some wood going as well. I can get this one. Just to help build stuff more quickly, right? Okay. This is 3rd round already. Do I want to... Okay, this production... Okay, I want to get this Pharaoh's thing going, so I'm going to draw this card so I can raise it. Okay. Mrs. Gav drooling all over. Okay, so this player is going to get that. So they only have 6 cards. I got to keep track of that. And then finally this, I can raise this for 2 of those. Or this, you know, I'm going to grab this one. So I'm definitely going to raise. Okay, lookout phase done. Now let's do our production. So I get 3 people. I'm going to just come in here again. 1 sword, 1 shield, and 1 apple. Or I mean 1 gold coin. What is the shield for use for? Could I have stopped a raise? I forget. In the solo game, I don't know if you can do that. I think it's only for the multiplayer game. Shields. Or defense tokens. Raising, yeah, defense. Where's a defense token here? In order to make a deal. Building cost in order to activate a location. Excuse me. Raise maximum 1. Okay, so 2 most during the complete. Okay. It doesn't say anything about using your defense in a solo game. Yeah. I'll just continue. Okay, so we're going to start I'm going to continue with the production. So 3, 1, 1. And then I get an apple and a person. I get another apple, another person. So I built 2 caravans. I really want to load up on the apples. Then I get a gold coin and a stone. Oh, I forgot to take this off. And then I get a person. And then from here I get a gold coin, sword, and a stone. Cool. Sorry, chat. First one of Hawaii play board games. I will get you a slice of almond cheese. Joy cheese. Michelle's around the flight now. All right, so folks, we're all going to Hawaii to visit Legends DM. Okay. I'm going to get... Hey, let's do this Golden Bazaar. I'm going to spend an apple to gain a coin and a star. So only 3 victory points now. Hopefully we're going to start cranking these out soon. Because I am going to raise this one here. So let's raise the confectionaire. So normally you'd get this to build it, but I just want this resource. So I spend a sword to get a gold coin and an apple. Gold coin, apple. Spending the sword. I'm going to do another raise. The canteen. Bye-bye canteen. Going to raise to get a person and a apple. Just got to spend that sword. Okay, cool. We got some apples here. I've used that one there. Okay. Let's do production. I mean, not production. Let's build a production building. So I'm going to build the Pharaoh's Guard. This is going to cost me 2 apples, and I have to get rid of a building. So 2 apples. I'm going to get rid of this one here, the village. Okay. And this goes into the production part of my thing here. So that's going to give me 2 points for the next couple of turns. I also want to build... Actually, I want a card. Well, do I have anything? No, I didn't have any action cards. So I'm going to spend 2 coins, or I mean 2 people to grab one of my cards here. Okay, that is a feature. Okay, cool. This is perfect. Okay, this is fun. I'm going to build the Sphinx. I need to discard... oh, actually, no. Let's back that up. It's all about timing. I want to use this action here. Spend 1 person to gain a sword. Okay, do that. And then I'm going... If I spent another one... No, now I'm short. Because I need to save 2 people to gain a card. So I want to grab... So if I get a sword... Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. I think I'll do that. That'll just end there. Okay, so I've done this for 1. Got my sword. Now I'm going to spend 2 people to draw a card here. Okay. Ooh, I could raise this. Oh, that's sort of cool too. Okay, we got some options here, folks. What I'm going to do now, I am going to build this one, the Sphinx. So I'm going to get rid of this. I need to pay a stone and get rid of this card. Discard it. And pay a stone. So I have built the Phoenix. So this says each time I gain at least 2 stars, gain 1 star more. Okay. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to build the porters for 2 wood. And that's a action card. So 2 wood. I don't have any wood, but I do have 2 gold coins. Now this gives me an action. Spend 1 apple. Spend 1 apple to choose any of your production buildings and any production and gain the goods it provides. Okay. So I'm going to spend an apple. My production is going to be this one here, the Pharaoh's Guard. I gain 2 victory points. And then because of this feature, my Sphinx, I get another victory point. So that is 3 victory points total to 6. Okay, cool. Now I want to draw another card. So spend 2. I'm going to draw this one. Okay. Choose 1. Spend a person to choose one of your other actions. Discard. Nope. Legend says, I got Imperial Settlers for $15 with 1 expansion barrel. Oh, nice. That's a great deal. I think I bought the base game for like $20 a few years ago. I love it. I've only played a couple of the expansions, but I really enjoy the base game. The solo game is cool too. Boarding fan, has anyone played Imperial Settlers Empires of the North? Yes, I have. I like it a lot. I've only played it once with my buddy Daryl, who was here earlier. I may like that better than this one. I think that one's definitely more accessible for a new player. Because I feel like this one, at first, it's hard. Well, I don't know. Maybe it was just me. It was hard for me to figure out combos and stuff. But with Imperial Settlers Empires of the North, maybe it's because I was familiar with this game already that I found it a lot more streamlined, I think, or easier. I only played Imperial Settlers once, which is Stranger Online, and didn't have a good time. Maybe I just gotta play it. Oh, that sucks, Amanda. Yeah, we'll totally play. Is it on BGA? I like this game. It's engine building. It does have a lot of take that, though, in a multiplayer game, because you're going to be messing with people's buildings, just like the Automa's messing with mine. Okay, Okay, I have this. I can raise that, or spend 2 people to gain a card. I don't have any more people. Now, I can hold coins, which is nice about this faction. Okay, so I can hold coins. I just cannot hold anything else. I can do... Huh. if I do spend 1, 2, oh, I would get a person. No, I would spend a person to choose one of your other. Oh. Okay. I mean, since I have them. No, you know what? I'm going to wait for the next turn, I think. I could burn this one and produce more rocks. Yeah. Okay. Hey, James has spent some points for the Bruno walk. Let's take Bruno for a walk. Thank you, James. There's Bruno. I remember liking the original, so I kept buying the expansions, but couldn't get it back to the table, so I ended up trading away. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. I love this game so much, the base game, and I don't play it a lot. I just really like it when I do, and I love it. I think it's such a good game, but yeah, just I don't know. There's plenty of other games. I don't need to dive deep into these expansions. Okay, so do I build this or do I raise it? I can raise it for a wood and nah, I'll just save this one. But I will build this building here, another stone pit. No, this is my first stone pit. I have to discard a building and then I have to, then I'll spend a rock. So I go to my production. So we've got a lot of production going on. There's the rock. I'm going to discard this building here. Okay, and this one... I could raise, but I'm just... Oh, man, this sort of sucks. I can't get any other cards, unfortunately. I really need to get some cards going. So, nope. That's that. I'm going to lose the sword, because you don't save swords. This will go away. And now it's the Automa's turn, or the virtual player. So there's no cards here. They're not going to be able to raise anything, so we just draw 2. Okay. That's the end of their turn. We are in round 4 now. 5 rounds total, folks. I enjoy Imperial Settlers Roll and Write. I really usually bring it on plane fights. Oh, nice, Legends. Yeah, I haven't played that Roll and Write. I have some of the score sheets. A friend of mine, we were supposed to play at the game night before the pandemic, and we got those score sheets. For whatever reason, we didn't play it that night, and we just said, yeah, we'll play it next time. Cool, no worries. Then the pandemic hits, so I've got score sheets laying around here somewhere. Okay, board game saying Pan Angel playing games with that would take that completely change when playing with strangers. Yeah, that's true. Totally true. Totally different experience, right? Okay, so cleanup. I get to keep this stuff. Go to lookout phase. We're going to do the card draft. We are in round 4. Thanks again for joining me, folks. This is Imperial Settlers, the base game. Okay, how can I get some cards? Watchtower. I want cards, so I'm going to get that. Then we randomly draw this for the other player. And then I get to choose one of these. So just let's just check on how they're doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I'm 1 behind. Okay. Oh, what am I going to take here? Production. Spend 1 in the game. I don't like either of these. Yeah, it doesn't matter. These I don't like either. Okay. All right, now I get stuff. I'll go. Oh, I start with this. 3 people. 1, 2, 3. A sword, a shield, and a coin. And again, I can save coins, so those are from last turn. I'll leave those there for now. 2 rocks or 2 stones, a sword, or 2 points. I'm gonna get the 2 points. And then anytime I gain 2 points, I get an extra one because my Sphinx. So that's a 3rd point. Apple and 1 person. An apple and 1 person. Gold coin and a rock or stone. And then here I get a stone, sword, and a gold coin. All right. Played Deadly Duels for the first time last night. Awesome. How'd you like it, Legends? I had fun with that one. That was a cool little game. Okay, so do I want to raise right away for 2 cards? I think we should. Or do I want to gain a card now and then hopefully... No, I'm gonna raise. So spending a sword to raise the watchtower. I raise it. I immediately get 2 cards. So we're going to go to my faction. 1, 2. Okay. And then, so you pay to build, spend 1 person to gain 2. Okay. I'm going to do this action. Where's the one action? Oh, no, wait. Is it this one? Spend 1 to gain 2. Spend. Oh, that's the cool one. Can I do that? Okay. I am going to build. Let me get these coins off of here. Actions. Okay. So I'll spend the apple here to gain a gold coin and a victory point. And then I'm going to build the acting troop. This is another action. I build it for 2 lumber, which is 2 of those. And then for the action, I want to do the action. I put a person here. Choose one of your other actions and discard goods spent to activate it. You may activate the building again. So basically I get to do this again. I spend an apple and gain a coin and a victory point. Okay. Now, how do I get more cards? I really want to get more cards. So I'm going to spend 2 people to grab another from my faction. Ooh, okay, yeah, we're building this one for sure. Okay, this action, I'm going to build Sphinx Alley. So this is, I pay 2 stones and I discard a building to gain 2 stars, or spend 2 money to gain 2 stars, and may be activated twice. So what up? Building that there for 2 stones, 1, 2. Discard this building. And I spend $2 to get 2 points. 1, 2. Because of my feature, I get another point. I get to activate this twice, so spend another $2 for 2 plus 1, another 3 points. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm still 1 behind, so I need to start building some buildings here. This one is probably going to get raised next turn. Spend 1 to gain. I really want to build that, or actually, yeah, maybe I do. Yeah. Because 1, yeah. Okay. I'm going to build this one. It's an action. Cost me 1 stone. It's an action. Spend a person to gain a rock, maybe activate twice. I'm not going to do that because I want to activate or build the goldsmith. Cost me 2 stones and a building, and I get to spend 1 person and 1 coin to gain 3 stars. Okay. So I'm going to build, that is an action. I'm going to build it here. I have to spend 2 stones. So it's 1 stone plus a gold coin. And I discard this building. Now for an action, I spend a person and a gold coin. I gain 3 stars. So 3 victory. 1, 2, 3. Because of my Phoenix, I get an additional 1. So 21. Okay, and I think that's all I can do. Yep. So basically, I lose a person. I lose a sword. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need to at least get... I need to be tied with the other player, right? Oh, I have to have more. If the virtual player has more or just as many cards as you have locations built here, I lose. Boo earns. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They have 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're tied right now. I need to get ahead of this virtual player. Okay. Water time. I'm out. Kicksplain. Have a great night. Thanks for dropping by, friend. My best to you and your family. Thank you again for stopping by. Let's do the Automa. Again, there's nothing here. They cannot raise anything, but we still go through the process. We've got stone and we got star. Okay. So that's the order in which they're going to raise my buildings there. Okay, final round, folks. This is it. Okay, so I've got 1 here. Lookout phase. We got 4 cards. Okay. Oh boy. So I want to raise this. That's going to give me 2 cards right away. So we're definitely keeping this. Okay. Oh, hey, we got a new follower. My bad. It was a couple of new followers. We have AC Raymer and Air Unterdop. Um, if you're here, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. We do analog alerts here on the channel. My name's Ruel Gaviola. This is Tabletop Tonight. This is Felicia the Follow Fish. She shows up whenever there's a new follower, welcomes new followers, says hello, and then she takes off. And all of us, including chat, we all say, bye, Felicia. Thanks for the follow. Unterdampf and Asi Ramor. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but welcome to the Fam Bam. Much appreciated. Let's get back to the game. Thanks for the bye, Felicias in chat. So I've chosen that one now. The dummy player or virtual player is going to get their card. Okay, so now they have 10. So I really need to build some buildings, folks. Ooh, I can raise that for apples, which is always a good thing. Oh, let me get rid of these. Yeah, gonna give them that one. So they have 11 now, right? I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I believe they have 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I need to build 3 buildings. I'm going to build 3 in my faction because if I build in this side of the empire, they're going to raise it because they've already had all these. So here they can't touch them. Can't touch this, right? Like MC Hammer would say back in the day. So I need to build 3 of these in order to win, and then we'll look at my points. So let's do production phase on the board first. 3 people, 1 sword, or 1 attack is what they call it, I believe, and then 1 gold coin. Now we go here, 2 stones. Let me move this over here. 2 victory points, 1, 2, with the Sphinx and an extra one. An apple and a person. Another apple, another person. Gold coin and a stone. Gold coin, sword, or attack, and another stone. Alright, so got 2 raises. Okay. First things first, let's use these swords to raise. I'm going to raise this one and this one. So I get 2 apples. And then, so 2 apples is gone. And then I want 2 cards. Here's the thing. Okay, so that's going to be raised for 2 cards. I have 1 here I can build, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to get 2 cards. I need to build them. How am I going to build them? Because I'm going to have to build and then, like this one, for instance, I need to discard a building in order to build it with a lot of stone. So I need at least 2 of these and then 2 of those. Okay. So let's grab 2 of these first. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Okay. One, 2, 3 for each time. Okay, spend 1, gain 3. Okay. Let's spend an apple first to gain a coin and a star. And then spend 2, nope. Spend 1 to gain 3. Okay, that might be the way. Oh man, now I gotta build these things. Shoot. I've got a gold coin for that. I really need cards, folks. Oh my gosh. This is cutting it close. I don't like this. Okay, this one I can save. Okay. I've got to spend 2 here to get a card. Okay, I'm gonna spend an apple to make a deal with this guy here, so I get another card. Oh wait a second, no. Let me take that out. Maybe I should just build it. Because I had 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. But I need 12, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I need 12. So I need to build. Oh, I'm gonna run out of cards. Dang it. Okay. Okay, let's figure this out. I'm gonna pay to build this production 1 rock and 1 wood using a coin. Doesn't get me anything right now, but I can build this one under action by discarding this and spending a rock. And this action I spend to gain rocks and stars, which I'm not going to worry about right now. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Need 2 more. Oh, gosh. Okay. Collect the Cowboy. I was just talking about you, man. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, soloing this. Saw you and Ambi playing it last night, right? Oh, gosh. I'm going to be 1 building short of beating the Automa here, unless I figure something out. Oh, if I build this, I get... Okay, so I build this. I get a person. Yes. Yes, yes. Or I raise this. Okay, what do I... No, I can't raise it because I don't have any swords. Okay, building this for a 1 wood, which is a coin. And I get an immediate bonus of a person. Okay. Hey, Atomic Jukebox, thanks for subscribing. They are now subscribed for 4 months at the tier 1 level. It is not a gift sub, but we want to say that's an alert. It is a renewed subscription thanks to our friend Atomic Jukebox. Thank you, Atomic Jukebox. Much appreciated. Really appreciate your support, friend. 4 months, that's great. Awesome. Kudos to you, friend. And let's get back to the game. Whoop. Collect account. I love the solo in this game. Yeah, it's been a while since I played it. And I didn't have any plans tonight. I just sort of I was just winging it, hanging out with chat, talking. And then, bing, I thought about you playing this last night. And I saw it on the shelf. It's like, okay, yeah, we're playing it. So anyways, Games of Fire. Yay, Games of Fire is in the house. I'm going to... What do I want to do? I want to grab another building from here. Okay. Okay. Raise that one. What do I do, folks? So I need to... okay. I am going to build this here. An action. Cost me 2 stones. And I'm going to take care of this building here for this. Okay. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I need to build this one because they have 11. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. So, we're so close. Okay, I'm going to build. I need, okay. I'm going to get this to grab one of these. Okay. Cool. I'm going to build this one for an apple and a gold coin or a... it's going to take the place of a wood. Production bonus is an apple. So close. I'm now going to get rid of this one so I can build this production one here. And a stone for that. Do I get a bonus? I do not get a bonus. Okay. Alright. But oh my gosh, I end up with all these 3 apples for nothing. Spend an apple. I already did that spend an apple part. Darn it. Not my best game. It's been a long time since I played. That's my excuse, right? Montgomery is... Did you just give... Okay, Montgomery's continue to give sub they got from Slackers. Thank you, Montgomery Matt. Appreciate the support. You're going to get an alert as well. It says, alert. We have a renewed subscription, I believe it was. Thank you, Montgomery Matt. says continue the gift sub they got from Slackfish. Appreciate that, and thanks again to Slackfish, our most our oh my gosh, what am I doing here? Anyways, thank you Slackfish as always. You're always our most supportive viewer. I really appreciate it. I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so I'm okay there. I'm just trying to find ways. I can't spend apples anywhere. They're just wasted. Darn it. I wanted to get more points. Yeah, I'm okay, Matt. Virtual co-working sessions have become a huge part of my week very quickly. Yeah, and I'll be back tomorrow. I want to get it started earlier tomorrow. But thank you again. The virtual co-working is great for me as well. Okay, so let's just go through the motions here. The Automa, the virtual player, gets those. There's nothing to raise, so that's that. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't know why I count those so many times, but 11. I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I win. And then I count the points. Unfortunately, I didn't score very well. I scored, what did I get? Ugh, 25. That's lower than a commoner. Wow, that's so bad. What I didn't do, and I could feel it as we were going. I was so concerned about getting those number of buildings. I should have built. I was cranking out. What was it? The victory points here. I thought I had a nice little engine with the victory points here, but what it was, because I was so concerned about, well, I needed to build these buildings or else I would have lost, right? Because if you have the same number or they have more, then they win. So I didn't have enough. I really wanted to, I had all these actions where I could spend stuff to get more points. And I thought I would have enough, but unfortunately I didn't. I probably should have, you know what, I should have taken some of these and gotten more card draws. You know, and I think with the Egyptian faction, you really want to get through your deck, and I didn't do that enough. But anyways, folks, that is Imperial Settlers. Let me get back to the game, actually. So that was 5 rounds, 25 points, less than a commoner. Boo earns. I wonder what my high score on this is. I'll check my BG stats. It's been at least a year since I played. You know, I'm going to pull it up right now. I'm curious. Whoops. Hey, look at that. Note to self, turn off green screen first. Let's see. So the last time I played Imperial Settlers was... Let's see, where is that? You all use BG stats as well? Imperial Settlers. No, really? Is it that long ago? Come on. It says here the last time I played it was in 2018. Really? With my buddy Daryl, who was here. We played at our local boba place. Wow. Oh, too bad Daryl's not still hanging out, because I can remind him that I crushed him this game. Wow. 68-35. Wow. And the last time I soloed it, oh my gosh, it's been way too long. Last time I soloed it was February of 2018. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, so according to BG stats, my personal best in solo play is 84. So yeah, 25 is... not too good, but hey, I still love this game. I think it's a fun engine building, card drafting game. Let's check comments. Yeah, thank you for continuing your sub, Montgomery Matt. Much appreciated. And let's see. Whoop. BG stats, how I remember. I sometimes think I've played a game many more times than I have in reality. Love it. Yeah, right? Honestly, if you would have asked me, I would have said it's been no longer than a year since I played this. So it's weird. It's crazy to me. But anyways, that's Imperial Settlers. Hey, we have another new follower. Thank you. Is it ND Saint? Appreciate it. This is Felicia the Followfish. She shows up here because we don't do analog, or we do analog alerts, not digital alerts. She swims around, says hello to new followers, and then she takes off. And all of us, including chat, we all say, bye, Felicia. Thanks for the follow, ND Saint. Appreciate it. My name is Ruel Gaviola. We play board games here, either with my wife or our daughter or myself, Monday through Thursday, 7 p.m. Pacific, right here. I also do random streams throughout the week. And lately, I have been doing virtual co-working streams every morning around 8 or 9 a.m. Pacific. But please join us for that if you would like to hang out and work together from home. All the bye Felicia's in chat. Thank you, friends. Let's find someone to raid. I'm going to shut things down here and go chill. I hope you all have a great night. Again, just a reminder, Michelle and I will be back here tomorrow playing the 2-player game, Catan Rivals Deluxe. And we're playing with one of the expansions. I forget the name of it. It's the one with the ocean, you explore the ocean, the seaside one or whatever. So please join us again tomorrow, friends. I'm going to shut things down here, but let's find someone to raid. Who is on right now? Let us raid Board Gamer Steph. It's been a while since we raided Steph. Say hi to her and Michael. I'm going to start the raid here. And I don't know what's going on with my rating thing. Last couple times it says 0 raiders. I don't know. So if for whatever reason it freaks out again, which I see it now, it's freaking out. I don't know what's going on. Seafarers, thank you, Games of Fire. I'll drop Steph's link here. Thanks, Book of Nerds. Have a good night, friend. Board Gamer Steph. Is it shout out? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so if the raid doesn't happen, just head on over there, say hi to her for me, please. Thanks again, folks. Have a great night. We'll see you later. All right, I'm gonna try to do this rating thing. I don't know what's going on. All right, bye now.